It's been sunny and hot all week, and now we have this to kind of deal with. That's just cars. It's Thursday at the moment, and we've got to go for the road trip to Gladstone tomorrow around 12 o'clock. It's short on time with a mystery car. I haven't even driven it yet. Oh no!
I followed the law and I got minimum sentence.
I'd say we're at the end of the rainbow, but the rainbow just disappeared somewhere over there. We just got doused by the rain for a good couple of hours, actually, right at the worst possible timing. We're putting the diff back into the 14. However, the rain has stopped long enough for us to get it done, so the diff is back in. We got the roadie, we got the car regoed now. 99% of everything on the list that we had to do. Last little bits we're getting around to right now is I think we're doing wideband. We had the 3 belts to install, but it seems that the listings that I had for S14 were not exactly correct, or something may have been modified here. Either way, 1 or 2 of the belts are not fitting, so we're gonna have to stick with the pre-existing belts and see how they go. But yeah, now I'm gonna mount this thing. Gross stock plate, but I don't want to ruin my front bar, so I kind of don't know where I should put it, whether I should just leave it in the windscreen and hope for the best. Not sure yet, but yeah, rotors are done, brakes are done, suspension's done, arms are done, diff is done, alignment's done. What else is done? Front bar's done, intercooler piping redone. Thank you to Benjamin for your magical noodle fab skills. We've pretty much got solid mounted piping now all the way to the intercooler. Gonna see how that goes with a rubber mounted SR. It probably won't like it, but it'll get through hopefully just the event, and then we'll look at doing some solid mounts or getting some engine bracing in here. Got my battery today, which is excellent. Got new plugs in, got new fuel. We're so close to starting it up and seeing how this thing's going to go, what the base map is on, if the Haltech's going to run it as is and it's going to be fine, or if it's going to have any issues, overfueling, setting the timing, all that kind of stuff. Got the tyres and wheels hopefully sorted. I'm not actually taking too many tyres because I don't have faith that the car is going to be in full 100% drift mode and confidently sending it. But if I can get it out there, drive it around for 14 hours, get it to the event, have a couple little happy lap exhibition laps and do some, I don't know, maybe some tandems. I don't know, I've never driven this car, so I'm not going to push this car, but hopefully it gets there, hopefully it drifts, fingers crossed. Really hoping all this work that we've put into it has not been for naught and that we don't have any dramas, but we're about to find out, so yeah, stay tuned. And if I didn't tell you in the previous vlog, I think I said, guess the compression of the car. I don't think I actually left the compression in that video, so if I titled that I apologize, but the compression was on cold 135, 132, 133 and 130 or something like that. So comp is good, it's even all round, which is great to see. We can do a warm comp test later down the track after it gets driving for, I don't know, a couple of days at least, but it has been sitting for months, years, who knows. I don't think this thing has had any decent street time in a long time. That diff that we've just shimmed has never been opened in its life, so that's actually kind of cool to see an unmolested diff. But everything else has been molested, just in a neglectful way, not in a thrasher, basher, drifty way. So yeah, we'll go from there. Benjamin, would you like to say hi?
Hello.
That's the most shortest I've ever. We were playing with the 4-door 34, and by playing I mean troubleshooting. It turns out the Haltech has some issues, so we have to send the ECU off to try and get that sorted. It was dropping an injector, were you saying, Benjamin? Injector pulse?
The injector driver is not driving one of the injectors.
Not the best to be working in the rain, but let's try and get this done and on the ground. I'm gonna get the wheels on now and probably get it flat. And we didn't even have luck with the trailer. The trailer's valve decided it didn't want to play ball when we were trying to take this to the tip the other day, and yeah, so now we need a new valve, and the trailer is blocking me in. So I raised the rear suspension. Man, I just bought those rotors and they only got wet once. Damn. That's like one little bit of rain just today. We got brand new Queensland plates, but the Queensland government never engineered or made these plates to fit Japanese bars, Japanese anything on Japanese cars. So we improvise like most people do. Come, Judah. Because I treasure my kit, my car, and how my car comes from Japan more than I do these government-owned things that you lay by, apparently. I am going to bend the crap out of it so it fits in my rear bar without scratching my paint. It would almost fit this bar, but it gets about halfway and then it'll start hitting the sides. So I'm just gonna flare up the sides on both. But pretty much most Japanese cars, other than that Skyline actually. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Queensland or Australia didn't think about actually making the plates fit to the cars when they designed them. So gotta do what you gotta do.
What are you doing? Space beeps, apparently.
Yeah, no, we're savages, so we're just gonna do this by eye.
I would have just got a hammer.
Done. One sec, I'll get the whack-a-mole. Oh, this whack-a-mole's seen better days. He's at the end of his lifespan. Getting a nice, crisp edge. And destroying Queensland property. Voila. Good enough. Can you tell how much I love the Sunshine State? Sunny. You've missed a whole 3 seconds of turning it on. I turned the key and came to find the camera. It's running and it sounds very nice. It's topping everything up. Well, I didn't do it. So a little bit of, not bind, but it hits on tie rod there and then goes a little further there. So hopefully I don't damage my rack too much swinging on it. But it's alive again. Got my Manx plates on, my exhaust on. It's getting up to operating temp now. It smells like healthy. Doesn't smell like coolant, doesn't smell like oil. Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely think it is a little fuely, but
A bit of fuel in amongst that. So.
yeah. Oh, get on the ground once it's bled and take it around the block. It's alive!
Let's hope we've got gears and clutches and all the other fun things. Does it still feel like a clutch after the bleed? Hasn't bled back down? That's good. Sounds like she gets a gear. Safe hut.
Still got the bit of tuck going on in the back.
Yeah, it's come back down now. It seems like
bigger ditch.
And now it's back down. It seems like this one's lower than that one. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Pretty polite sounding curve. Oh, you got reverse lights?
I do?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, the S14 is predominantly loaded up with all the tools, jacks, spare oil, fluids, brake fluid, more tools, more stuff. Everything you could possibly want for a breakdown on the side of the road, which, to be honest, I'm kind of expecting. I took it around the block. That's its maiden voyage. At the moment, it feels nice. The diff feels good. The gears are changing, the clutch is engaging smoothly, the lock is feeling okay, my alignment's feeling not too bad. It does seem like it is over boosting, so I didn't push it, I just drove it around like normal. So we'll have a look at the Haltech diagnostics. We haven't actually plugged that in yet because all the laptops require plug-in to run, so none of the laptops can do standalone on battery only in car while we're driving at the moment, except for one, but it wasn't charged, so I'm going to do that first thing tomorrow again. And the last thing I really need is the battery tray for this, and then we are good. I haven't yet mounted the front number plate. I think it just looks AIDS, so I don't know if I'm just going to throw on the front windscreen like this and be like, yeah, good enough, because I don't want to hack into my front bar. I really don't. I'll get some Japanese plates sooner or later. Got some spare plugs. You can never have too many spare plugs with drift cars. Got these guys for that if I choose to mount it or if I get harassed on the way. Got my sound system for the trip, and yeah, I think we are almost good to go. I also raised the car up. We are actually legal height. I think we're almost about 100 mil front and rear on 17s, not including the exhaust. You don't need to know what the exhaust is, but let's just say I hope we don't create too many sparks on the way down or up. God, I love this colour. Can't wait to see it in the daytime. It has been an insane rat race in the last probably 2-3 weeks, getting this car ready to go and hoping that everything will go smoothly and that that it'll be okay. Nothing went smoothly, but fingers crossed everything will go okay. We have got most of the stuff done now. I am probably behind on editing right now. I've decided to spend full ham on this, so I do apologise if some of these are a little late, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Hopefully the next one is us carving up and not blowing anything up and taking it for a bit of fun drifting up in Gladstone. I've never seen that on a JZ. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so and it's what's the time? 11:30. Have fun. I'll catch you guys next time. It's filthy, covered in cat, loaded up, but it's driving. You. Oh, the kitty prince. I'm excited. Look at that. It's beautiful.